Thank you, Sammy, for rolling the die. Hello. Hi, everybody. Hi, Spoots. Hi, Uko. Hi, Zan. Hi, Sammy. Hi, Rowan. It's good to see you.
Hello there.
Hi, Kiki.
General Kenobi.
Come on, kitty baby. Come on, be in front. There you go. Good kitty. It being the heat, sure got to me. I went to the first town market of the year today, which was a bad move, both in terms of energy and goods available. Ow. Hi, baby. Yeah. I only got off the sofa like half an hour ago. Because Donna and I were just so cozy. Like I was lying down and she'd been eeping on me for a little while, but what she really likes to do is like just lie next to me on the sofa and like press her back up against my arm and my shoulder. Hi. Sometimes she'll also like put her head right here and sleep. But yeah, we were just lying there. And having a nice time, so I was like, I should get up. A treat! Yeah, Uko has sponsored your treat. Oh, there they are. There we go. Yes. Be right back. Twitch is being twitchy, as Twitch so often is. But yeah, Donna is very hairy baby today. Yeah, the pixel cat has fucked off. I'm gonna give it one more go. See if the cat wants to, but doesn't look like it. Well, we'll live. Stop licking the crook of my elbow, you pervert. She's been doing that all day. Like, I went to the shops and I came home and she sat next to me and just... I'm like, pervert. Here's your treat. There you go. It's like, I love it when I have to like literally put the treat on her tongue because otherwise she doesn't know what to do with it. There you go.
I've been here the whole time.
Welcome back, Sammy. Okay, here. Well, eat it. Okay, here. She did only just get dinner, so this may be a slightly futile exercise. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, I'll put that there and you can eat it in a minute. Donna hasn't seen you grooming lately and is worried about your hygiene. Probably, yeah. Last time that I showered, like at home was before I went to Cologne. And then, well, I have showered since I gotten back, but Donna was very asleep. So she probably just slept through it. Yeah, I know. Yeah, because it was early. Yeah, I know. Also, you don't shower by licking yourself. Exactly. Like, I shower where she can't see. Hi, Donna. Yeah, do you want your treat? Come on. Oh. She's helping. Every time, chat, she's like, she's helping. I'm like, what with? Mid-afternoon snack. We should all be like Donna. Yeah. Okay, Twitch is back to working order. That's very good. Hi, Donna. Yes, I know, baby. I know. Also, at the work thing, like we didn't have a lot of time between like getting back from the team building stuff, like back to the hotel, and then we were supposed to go to dinner, and like my room key card still had to be switched, because I had to like book the first night extra, because like my way is too long to like get going here and then, you know, be in Cologne at the venue at like 10. Hi, baby. Like, I will be reimbursed for it, but it's just 2 different builds. So they had to change the key card, so I had time for a 3-minute shower. It was fine. I was on a work trip. Yes, it was a strategy conference. Lasting exactly 1 day. Yeah. Which is code for everyone who wants to gets very drunk. But we did do work adjacent things during the day. Hi, baby. Yeah, and then I came back on Wednesday. It was fine though. It was fine, and like, oops, sorry, Oko. A fancy team building day. Vaguely work-like things, yes. Ow. Yeah, but it was nice to see everyone on the team. So. And like there are people like outside of my immediate team who I like talking to. So it's nice. It's nice to see them. I'd ask if everyone's staying hydrated, but I just made myself a massive iced latte and I'm not sure that counts. It's liquid, but yeah, since you're asking, I forgot to fill this up before stream, so I forgot, so I'm gonna have to get up again in a minute, but I'll do that when we start stream. Anyways, there's no reason for a shower to take over 10 minutes is what I said. That is true. That is true. Unless you've got stuff going on. What if your reason is to enjoy hot water and imagine winning arguments from a decade ago? Rowan, you and I are me! You and I are the same. But yeah. Hi, kitty baby. Yeah, let me tell you, my showers have gotten, like, so much quicker, since this happened. Hi, Donna. So, it was a definite boon in my 3-minute shower on Tuesday, because I did not have to worry about the hair. It was dry by the time I got downstairs. And like my boss was waiting downstairs for stragglers. So like when we basically ran to the elevators, he was like, "Don't worry, not leaving without you." And I got back downstairs before the other two. And he was like, "You ready?" And I'm like, "I've got water in my ear. I'm good to go." It's fine. Streamlabs always gets me for posting links when I just have large thumbs and sometimes hit a dot instead of a period instead of space. Yeah. It's how it gets you. Also, my showers consistently take 15 to 20 minutes and I cannot make it any less even with short hair. Baffles me. Those are the truths of the universe. Like, there's nothing we can do. Hi, Donna. Yes, you're a good kitty baby. Yes, you are. Do you want some more of your treat? That... Okay, she doesn't want treats, she wants pets. Fine. Oh, cool. Your treat is getting paid out in pets. Right now, because that's what she wants. Hi, baby. Look at you. Look at you. I'm fine with that. Good. Look at you, baby. Oh. I'm just stroking her ears right now. It's like, oh, baby. Oh. Hi, Donna. Here. Hello. There's no one at home. Look at her. There's no one home. There's no one home, huh? No. Just absolutely nobody home. Hi, baby. Come here. Come here to me. Oh, wow. You're shedding, huh? Yeah, because with you, every day is fur change. Why think many thought when few thought do trick, Donna? Basically. I would hazard to say that it's not just few thought, but absolutely none thought. But yeah. Hi, baby. Yeah. You're too adorable for words. Even more efficient. I'm not sure that efficiency is what she's after, honestly, but none thought with left teeth. Like yesterday when I said, like, you know, we are, you know, we're not just kitty, we're not just ones and zeros. We are beings of flesh and blood. And teeth, 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 teeth. And Alex was like, you had to make it weird. It's what I'm good at. Donna has achieved nirvana. At least one of us has. Also, she's gone back down on my story notebook, which is a problem because I was going to use that today. She's not going to enjoy it when I have to dig it out of her. Or, well, out from under. She's not eating it. Oh, baby. Okay, tell you what. I'm gonna fill up my water bottle. In the meantime, you lot can put in chat what you're working on today, and then I can read it when I get back. Ha! Now there's a system. I will leave everything on. Like, Donna, don't do anything. And take your butthole off my phone. Honestly. No thoughts, head face. I am so no thoughts, head empty that I once said, no thoughts, head face, and occasionally Rhea reminds me about that. As any good friend will do. It's like you mispronounce a word once, and it becomes a national holiday. Yes, Boots, make tea. Tea, 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 tea. Gonna work on various drawings / paintings. Good. Donna, quick, open Streamlabs and add 100 gift Donna treat redeems in the queue. Oh, if she had the requisite skill set, she would do that immediately. Such a good baby. Working on some Divinity Original Sin 2 fan art. Again, love that for you. I'm working on my end of year reflections forum for my PhD. Very exciting. I see your little whatever you call it emoticon, and it is exciting. Because we're very proud of you for doing a PhD, but also I can see how filling out a form is not the height of excitement. Like when we misspell each other's names. Yeah, like when Mango calls me Gribble. There are so many variations of Grumble in the group chat. Like, it just has to start with a G. It doesn't even have to end on like an L or an E. Like, as long as it starts with a G, it's fine. I'm gonna work on chores, maybe? I've already technically finished task number 1, change grocery delivery day to Monday. Yay! Very good. And yes, we would love to keep you company while you do any kind of chore. It is exciting. It's also a lot of going, and how did this go? And I'm like, it went... just when you turn into an exclamation mark. Sadly, anything PhD related involves forms. Actually, doing nearly anything involves forms. Boo forms. And once again, we have arrived at one of the universal truths of humankind, which is boo forms. There's a legend, not sure how real it is, about how the word gravy is from the French word granet, which means sauce, but the N was misread as U or V, which led to gravet and then gravy. Huh. One Middle English teacher accidentally wrote grave, and rest were like, lol, grave for eternity until it became a word. Maybe Spoods has some insight on that, being French. They asked me to basically review my professors, talk about my career plans and how I'm going to make them happen, what I'll do for the next year, and my research timeline. I wish I could just hand in a sample of writing instead as proof of having done work. That would be so much easier, but no, they want you to do things. Capitalism's horrible henchman. Bureaucracy. How's today going? It's sure going. No. It's like, have you done any work? Yes, here is proof. Great. No, off you piss. But no. Oh. Like, I love it when at work, like, I hand, someone asks me to do something and I hand it over and they go, lovely, you're amazing, now off you piss. And like, off I piss. That's all they wanted from me. Off I piss. Like, shout out to Ellen at work for giving me some of my favorite tasks ever. To be fair, this is me recounting some random fun fact stuff from the internet, so take it with a boulder-sized grain of salt. Yeah, and let Chris Redfield punch it first. One of the questions is about how ethical my research is, and I love the idea that someone would answer that part of the form with, "It isn't, I'm doing evil things." Yeah. Just go, hey, I'm doing evil shit. What are you gonna do? Suspend me? Thank you. Now go. We shall not speak of this again. Exactly. I love tasks like that. It's like, it never shows up on my desk again. They got the information that they wanted and that's it. Love it. Working on the dark side of science. Source? It came to me in a dream. Piero Joplin-ass thing to say. I was gonna say it, Spoods, but you got there first. Imagine getting to that part of your PhD without anyone noticing how unethical you're being. Unfortunately, I think that's happened. Like, in real life. In an evil dream. Just... beans. Side-eyeing the engineering department. It's possible, perhaps. Piero's the bitch who, when someone asks, "How did you sleep?" replies with, "I don't sleep, I only dream." Ugh. Someone kill him with hammers. Like, he says that to Corvo once, and Corvo's like, you know what? I'm never speaking to you again. Like, you're Sokolov's problem now, thank you. Canon, yeah. I feel like I barely know what sleep is anymore. No. Sammy, do we have to, like, put you in a sleep tank? Just, like, knock you out and bury you in the ice for a little while? Would you enjoy that? Would it help? And once again, we've arrived at unethical science. Sokolov would be like, source? Me. I mean, Sokolov sure is the source of some lack of sleep. I have regrets. We need to put Sammy in the Pokemon machine for a few seconds. Yeah. Like, just gently, like what Spoods and Mango and I do for each other when we're super tired is like we gently plop each other's brains into like a saline vat. Just to gently like squish and bubble around. But yeah, Pokemon machine, that works. The way the Pokemon machine noise just went off in my head. Yeah. Ah yes, the saline vat. Uh-huh. Yep, the saline vat. Man, if we could have like trans-dimensional portals or something, like Spoods, Mango, and I would be in and out of each other's houses, just like, you're going in the vat, and just making soup and stuff. Honestly, just send Agent 47 after someone in my vicinity. I'll probably get knocked out from trouble. That might work. Oh man, and what a nap. Like, what a nap. Like, you know, like you'd feel like his strong, wonderful arms like around your neck, and then it's just lights out for a day. Oh. Man, just hope that he puts you somewhere, like up with airflow, obviously, but like where you're not going to be found instantly. Yeah, I take that. I take that nap. Sokolov versus Pierrot for worst PhD supervisor. Both are bad, but I think Sokolov at least would get more invites to cool, meaning evil, academic parties, which is good for networking. Yeah, for sure. And like, you know, if you can keep him off your ass, I think it'd be bearable. Like for Pierrot, you just like, I don't know, you just be constantly be making him coffee, you know, like. Oh, I would get found and wake up within about 5 minutes, damn it. Just like attach a little label to your clothes. It's like, hey, Agent 47, can you put me somewhere a little out of the way so I can have a fucking nap? Like, he's nice. I'm sure he would do that, and he'd be like, Diana, there's a strange note on this person's clothes. But no problem, I guess. I'm sure he'd do it. Constantly in kitchens. Yes, soup. Yes. Love is stored in the soup. Please stash me somewhere nice, thanks. Yeah, it's like it's not done well. You're not gonna get put in the dumpster. Exactly. There's got to be a lavender patch around here somewhere. Yeah, just be like, hey, Agent 47, can you swing me some aromatherapy? And he's like, sure, and just gently places you in a lavender patch. I'm sure he wouldn't mind. And he'd have, you know, something nice to tell Diana about. You know, it's like, Diana, I did a good deed today. Oh. Relatedly, Dragon Ball Z had the hyperbolic time chamber, where you can go in and several days can pass for you, but you step out seconds after you stepped in real world time. I used to want one for naps. Oh yeah. Oops. I mean, is it possible to be conscious in there? Because I would be doing all my writing in there. Would you rather get an art degree with Delilah supervising? That's a fair question. I'd be very distracted in those classes, yes. Sure, it's you in the face with a fish. I mean, look, if the price I'd have to pay for like a nice nap is to get knocked out by Agent 47 with a fish, I would take it. Like, it'd be fine. Oh, I learned a thing yesterday. Tell us, Sammy, tell us. What did you learn? In the anime, they used to use it for training as a way to make the character suddenly more badass. So yeah, writing would work. Maybe I could finally finish a book. Oh, there you go. Oh, kitty baby. Donna's once again having such a nap. Such a nap. Oops, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Street Fighter 6 has a character called Marissa who is very big lady I'm gay, and she is canonically bi and poly. Huh, I did not know that about Street Fighter 6. Well done them. She's Street Fighter's first canonically confirmed bi. Nice! Hold on, do I still have the button? I don't know if I still have the button. It's got to be there. Or did I take it out? Maybe I took it out. No, I took out the getting by thing to make room. It's fine. No, there it is. There you go. Just forgot to put it on the deck, apparently. Yay! We like it when things and people are bisexual. Yes, big bi ladies. Yes. I'm dressed very bisexual today, as you can see. Wearing nice blue pants. Hold on, maybe I can show you. Look, this is the outfit. And like wore sporty shoes and a baseball cap and sunglasses when I went to the grocery store, and there was like an old guy like who was walking in the other direction, and like he like looked me up and down a couple of times and looked kind of confused, and I'm like, what, you never seen a girl dressing like a boy before? He was confused. Like, he didn't seem disapproving at all or nothing, but just earnestly confused. Hey, things and people. Yeah. Things can be bisexual, like basically anything I touch with my grubby little bisexual hands, basically by association becomes bisexual. Was he from the past? I don't know. He was just old. By association? Very good. Very good. Being non-binary, I'm both things and people. There you go. Oh, I have, there was an excellent Pride Pin campaign organized by Pride Nights in the winter. And I pre-ordered a bunch of the pins. And I got an email last week? Yeah? That they're like supposed to be arriving like in early May. And one of them is like a knight with a bisexual flag, cape, and a white wolf. And I got that before I got into Due South, but like I looked at the email again today just to sort it into my inbox, and I was like, that's Deef! That's Diefenbaker! So there you go. And I also got one that's like pan and bisexual knight, like sharing a fire. And I got that because a friend of mine, no, not pansexual, non-binary and bisexual, sharing a fire. Because a friend of mine's non-binary. And I was like, look, it's us. So that's very good. But it's also Zan. It's also you and me. Have you seen those wonderful Pride weapon pin sets someone made a few years ago? I think I know which one you mean. I think. People get contact by just by standing near Grumble. I was doing my best at the work thing just to turn everyone around me queer. Just by being there and wearing like 3 different kinds of rainbow on my person. The Orientation and Gender Armory Pride Weapon enamel pins, if someone wants to Google it. I will happily Google that. Thank you, Uko. Whoopsie daisy. Yes, of course, the Battle Axe buy. Yeah. I missed it at the time, so I don't have one. Oh, but they have an Etsy. That's good. I did not know that. Yes, I missed them at the time, but if they still have one. They do. Oh, can't be shipped to Germany. Well, that's okay. That is fair. Postage at the minute is through the fucking roof. Having some trouble finding a shirt I like that would be appropriate for the Work Pride event next month, so I'm considering designing my own. I mean, like, a good grade t-shirt and then some, like, acrylic textile paint, and you are in business. Like, just make yourself a wee stencil. And there you are. Or, I mean, you can have it professionally printed, obviously. But, like, when I was in school and uni, I would, like, just acrylic paint my own. Do you know what spaghettification is? It's a theory of being sucked into a black hole where you basically turn into this long string in eternal moment due to extreme gravitational pull. That's what happens to people's sexuality. Current Grumble. Call it queerification. I mean, I would love it if that worked. I would love it if that worked. I did have, like, basically, like, there's 3 other people on my immediate team, and the new guy we hadn't met in person yet, and one of us only arrived on Tuesday, but 2 of the others were there on Monday evening as well, so we went to dinner, and, like, I previously like come out to my team lead and to the other colleague, and I, like, you know, casually just mentioned my ex-girlfriend and everything, and I taught them the term butch. There you go. But it was, hi Kitty baby. It was nice. God, I have not eaten pasta in so long. Me too, I've not had pasta in a while. What's wrong with me? Spaghetti sexual. Yeah. Everything's noodly and hot. No, let's not think about that. No, it's not. I have regrets. Why do I say the things that pop into my head? Noodlies. Okay. Everything is noodly and hot. Title of next stream. I mean, we can do that for Dishonored. I see the face palming has started early today. It has. It has. Excellent work, Uko. I am so proud. I can't tell you. Ah, good. Why does it always happen to me? Okay. How's about we actually do some sprinting today? I think I'm gonna do 3 today rather than 4. Cause I'm an old woman and I don't want to have dinner that late. I'm a real treat to be friends with. So there you go. Boop. There we go. No, not eh. God, learn to type, Grumble. Come on. There we go. Let's get down to business to defeat the hunt. We blame so much of the cursed content on Fluff, but once again, Fluff isn't even here. No. We're gonna have to catch Fluff up on the cursed content when Fluff gets here. Elisa wasn't. Well, I said noodly, so I guess it is my fault. Damn it. The teeth were squarely my fault. I admit that. Fluff will be disappointed to have missed the shenanigans, I'm sure. Just give him like a timestamp on the VOD, like, here, watch this. Watch this for maximum regret. Oh. Donna is being, oh no. She's like doing the thing where she like puts her head in her paws. No. And I still have to get her off my story notebook. If only Twitch had the technology to clip things from stream to send to people, right? Listen. Yeah, like yesterday when I said, I'm wanking here, and Sammy was like, is it worth it to go to the trouble? It may as well not have it on mobile. Yeah, doing clips on mobile is an absolute PITA. My god. Okay, kids. Oh, that's not what I wanted to be. Okay. Boop. Hi, Pepper. Hello. You catch us not even having started any work yet. Yeah, been there, never tried that again. It's like if I ever have to see that interface, or if I never have to see that interface again, it'll be too soon. They're in character, TBH, yeah. We've just been chatting amongst ourselves, like, work? Meh. Donna's being too cute. Well, even though I'm an hour late. It bears out that, like, you know, you're never late. You arrive precisely when you mean to, and usually before anyone's even done anything. You can be proud that I've been drawing this whole time. Well, see, one of us is working. One of us is taking this seriously. There you go. Uko once again carrying us on his back. Was getting shoes for wedding purposes and missed the first bus back. Ooh-hoo-hoo. Wedding, you say? I mean, technically speaking, I'm literally still at work. There you go. Our odds are getting better. I'm good at multitasking. Wedding? Rowan, like, sitting up. Congratulations, or have fun at someone else's. Hi, Donna. Donna's literally lying with her belly on my pen. But I think the position it's in, that is the forbidden pen, that if I try and just grab it, she'll hit me. So, my cousin's next week, then in 6 weeks, my sister. Aww. You'll be a sibling-in-law. Congratulations. Finally have my suit for my sister's wedding this summer. Yay! So many weddings. That's lovely. High five for sisters getting married. Yeah. Hi, Donna. You need to be getting up, though. I know, but I need my notebook. My cousin got married last month. It's the year of weddings. Yes. Weddings, we love weddings. I'm gonna just have to tug the notebook out from under Donna. She is not going to enjoy it, let me tell you. Okay. Let us, just to pretend that we're functioning human beings, let's start a sprint. Have fun if you're doing anything, have fun if you're not. Boop. There we go. Imagining you whipping the notebook out super fast like that old trick with the tablecloth. The trouble is, I think if I did that, Donna would just clatter off the table, so... first sprint done. How did we do? Hold on, I need to glue down... Okay, that's 3 post-its. That's too many. Wait, I can do it, I can do it. Shit, what's for meetings in the dark? Fuck, okay. I can do it, I can do it. Well, you let me know how you did. Gonna write these song titles on these post-its and stick them down. Oh, wrong one. New Dawn Fades is not, in fact, the soundtrack for them having sex. So there we go. Ah, good. Alright. Okie dokie. Progress? Unsure if I'll actually keep this painting, though. Restarts are frequent for me. Well, anything is practice. Anything is progress. Anything is practice. So, it's all good. I think I'm done with the characters. Now I need to figure out how I want to do background and monsters, which I hate. Good luck. Yeah, noise redone. Condolences for backgrounds and monsters. Yeah, I can show you what I did. I took a little bit more notes, but also I reverted once again to analog means and did the outline with post-its because the post-its make me happy. So what I did was, because I have I've been thinking about the outline in terms of the songs on the playlist, and so I've been associating. Hi, baby. I've been associating a song with an episode that I want to take stuff from, or just scenes that I'm adding to it. Hi, Donna. Hello. And so I wrote down either just the gist of the scene or the title of the episode that I want to pull from, and stuck it down in an order that made sense, and then I added the song titles to it so that it'll then also be easier for me to just arrange them in the playlist without having something to refer back to. And there's Donna licking my hand. Hello. So that's the idea. That's what I did. And it is very arbitrarily color coded. Don't worry about it. It's do not worry about it. Don't worry about it. Look at this cute cat. Hello. I might do what I usually do. Cheat by making them silhouettes. Yes. Silhouettes are fun and you can make people play Who's That Pokemon. Yeah! I like that Donna shows up as if to explain things to us. Yeah, she has to. She's like, okay, listen, scrubs. Here's the dealio. Yeah. And we love you very much. Where did you... You are sitting on my pen. Please don't do that. I still have to touch it. Hey, Donna. Oh, it's Clefairy! Fuck! I don't know what any of that means, but I'll believe you. Hi, baby. Hi, kitty baby. Would you like to eat a Post-it? Please don't. Hello. Okay, I think I'm happy with this. Yeah. Oh my god, Grumble, have you not seen that video? It's like a Vine from before the time of Vines. No, I am sadly... When it comes to both Vines and like Vines before there were Vines, I am desperately uneducated. Like, if anyone makes a reference, like, unless it's in one of the many, many compilations that my friend has sent me over the years, I am completely clueless. So, like, if you have a link, I will happily watch it in my off time. Primordial Vine. TikTok is just gentrified Vine. Yeah. Like, I mean, like, Instagram was gentrified Vine before TikTok was gentrified Vine. Like, do it for the gram. Hi, Donna. A link in once Discord decides to open. It's 5 seconds long, so it doesn't take much of your time. Excellent. Ah, love that from me. Hi, baby. Yes, you're best kitty, baby. Hello. Yes, you are. Ah. Well. Instagram should have stayed a weird little place to show off silly photos. It was better before Facebook took it over. Yes. Instagram in the early stages, like where everyone just posted like, you know, whatever the fuck, whatever silly shit they were seeing in the street. Yes, perfect. Yeah, when it was all just hipsters and travelers. Yeah. And like, you know, not everything was like polished to a high shine. Like, of course you could find like, you know, well done photographs on there. But like, no one got pissy if your picture was a little bit blurry. And whatever. That's right, I liked Instagram before it was cool. Yeah, because we're that old. And now it's, well, you know what it is. It's influencers and ads. Hello. And unless you like follow these 3 guides to know exactly when to post so that you'll actually have reach and which 3,000 tags to use. It's like, I ain't doing all that. We all liked these sites before they were cool. Yeah, Instagram is so stressful now. It is. It is. It's like you gotta have like basically like planned down to the minute when you post something. It's, God, it's exhausting. I am so glad that I am not like dependent on, one, not dependent on social media for my income, and 2, that I'm not like that I never went into like social media management. It's like, ugh. I get by okay on Instagram. I don't really give a fuck if I'm doing it wrong. Yeah. It's like, you know, I'm talking about like actual like business accounts. Where, you know, you're accountable for doing it wrong. But I hate the whole grow your audience mentality that's taken everything over. Yes, exactly that. Except Tumblr. Tumblr was never cool. Yeah, Tumblr was never cool. Tumblr will never be cool. God, doing it for a living would be horrible. Yep. Like, working in a company with a relatively large, like, social media department, it is horrible. I do not envy them, like, any day. It feels like a slightly more artsy LinkedIn, too. God, yeah. Yeah, it's got the LinkedIn vibe, you're completely right. Ugh. And LinkedIn is already rancid, like when it's just being LinkedIn. I wish the time when social media was usable and at least partially privacy respecting, yeah. Also, when you live in a place where everyone knows everyone, it's like, whoa, the drama of who isn't following you anymore. Oh, God, yeah. Ugh. Disgusting. It's like, who has time to keep an eye on that? Nobody. The recent genius idea was to ruin hashtags. These days, if you search hashtag on Instagram, yep, you know, a hashtag, you only get recommended photos instead of being able to sort with latest, which means that I can't see the newest post from like really niche things I like because it shows me the same 20 images from 5 years ago. That sounds like Tumblr search is what that does. It's like they Tumblred their search. No. If I was doing social media for a living, I'd be one of those weird and feral social media people. I kind of already am one of those, to be fair. Yeah, but at least you are one of those on your own terms, you know? And no one can get on your back about it. You're like, I'm almost 30, but it feels like we're all 16 again. Yeah, God, the high school of it all. Ugh, blah, 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 blah. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Like, I am 30 or 40 years old, and I do not need this. Ugh. Like, speaking of, I am turning 35 in almost exactly 3 months, and I am so happy about it. I'm like, yes, I'm gonna fucking love 35. Pissing love it, genuinely. I remember that from when I was 14 or 15, when people had separate apps that notify about people unfollowing. Yeah, no. Hate that so much. Some asshole in the suits decide, we're gonna do this thing, and everyone hates it, but they just do it anyway. Just like the pivot to video. Just like the algorithmic feed. Holding a hammer, I will fix the social media. Off we piss into the mid-30s. Yes, off we piss. Off I piss. God. Ah, it's gonna feel so good. So yeah, 6th of August, if anyone wants to make something of it. Yeah, what kind of a day is that? Hold on, let me check. I mean, I know it's a fucking work day, pretty sure. Yep, sure is. Oh, it's a Wednesday. Beautiful. Right slap bang in the middle of the week. I'm gonna try and get some time off. I've developed such intense hatred of algorithms because as an artist, of course, hoping to get my stuff seen and maybe work means sucking up to the mighty algorithm. I still don't do it, but that's another thing. Yeah. It is... Oof. Like... I do okay on YouTube, but, like, knowing how much more work I would have to put into it to, like... actually do okay on YouTube, I'm like, no. I'm just doing my weird niche shit, and if anyone enjoys it, that's great, but like, fuck all the way off. Everyone makes being in their 30s sound so good. Can't wait, but also, God, the March of Time. I mean, yes, the March of Time is real, and it is happening. It is happening to you. But genuinely, everyone I know loves being in their 30s. Genuinely. So. Even the people who had like slight jitters about like the 29 tilting over, it's like, they're fine. They're fine now. Cause like, you can do what you want. Like, you can do what you want forever. And like you're growing out of like, you know, your awkward like, I mean, I'm not saying that you're an awkward 20-something, Rowan, but you know, generally as a species we tend to have our awkward 20s, right? And then like you're just sitting there and you're like, really? I cared about that? Too old. And you just leave that shit behind. I definitely am. Well, there you go, if the shoe fits. Certainly fit for me. It's just, there's so much stuff I just don't give a shit about anymore, and it is liberating. And I mean, with my late 20s and my early 30s came my my settling into being queer, and it's nice. It's nice. And our break is over. Embrace the awkward. Exactly. Anyway, see you in 30 minutes. How time flies when you're having fun. By which I mean outlining. Yay! I am stitching together like the songs and then the main, like what's the point of the scene, and then also like what episode either it's based on or what episodes I want to reference in the dialogue or in letters. So I've got that going for me. Yay! Hold on, I have to take a screenshot because my friend will very much enjoy the note where for scene number 10 it says, when the levee breaks, Ray gets lightly stabbed. So there we go. Sent it. Food is in the oven, everyone. Food is in the oven. Very good. Excellent work, Pepper. Bleh, I'm not very brain right now. It's Saturday and you did a whole day of work. You don't have to be. You don't have to be very brain right now. And we enjoy your company exactly as unbrain as you wish to be. So don't worry about it. What are you working on? I am working on... How do I explain this? I am working on a Due South fic. I'm still on Due South. That hasn't changed. I'm working on a fic where Ray Vecchio, instead of a detective, is a hitman for the mob, but plot twist, he is a detective undercover as a hitman for the mob. Except it was going to be a short assignment. It was supposed to be a short engagement, and it has very much not been. The twist is that, like, you know, if someone is identified as a traitor or a snitch or whatever, and they're supposed to be eliminated, like, he approaches them and says, look, I can make you disappear because I got, like, a hit. Like, I got a contract for your head. But, like, I can hand you over to the feds. And that was, like, supposed to, like, be for, like, a short string of, you know, people that were looking to get out. But then the mob was like, oh my god, you're perfect. Like, no one's finding the bodies. It's like, no, because there are none. So they don't want to let him go. The feds are like, well, you turned from expendable to indispensable, so congratulations. So he's just been stuck there. And then he meets the Mountie. And things escalate from there. Hello, CC McScrubs. Nito. Also, hi, Fresh Blood here. Hello, welcome. We do this every Saturday. And I'm currently working on a fan fiction for a 30-year-old TV show. So I've got that working. So I've got that going for me. Hi, hello. What are you working on? We do this with Spirit City in the background, as you can see. And I have a cat somewhere, but she's not home right now. Well, she is home, but... Oh, she's on the sofa behind me. So there you go. I see. I'm not familiar with the source material, but it sounds fun. Yeah, it was a trip and a half to, like, just, you know, shift everything an inch to the left. Because it's like, okay, how do I put this in conversation with the source so that it's not just, like, so AU that I might as well, like, rename the characters and do something entirely different. But this way it is in conversation with the text, I hope. And yeah, just seeing how things would turn out if the setup were slightly different. As you do, as one does. She has very important cat business to be taken care of. Yeah. Studying Streamlabs features, exactly. So yeah. The classic word so AU, it might as well be original content. Yep. That happened to me with with, oh god, what was it called before I deleted it? Something whose duty. That was just what I called it. It had a longer title, but I forget. Something whose duty. Like, that was so AU that I was like, Corvo, Dowd, at this point you are basically just actors. And I need to get you out of here, so... whose duty was fulfilled. There you go, that was it. And then at some point, like, in another work, I was like, yeah, here's something to, like, make up for me to deleting whose duty. And people were like, what? It's like, don't worry, it'll never come to a bookshelf near you, but I am still working on it. That's how 50 Shades of Grey was born. Yeah. It's like, oh god. And, like, it's so weird. Like, I read a very good, like, Tumblr post about this recently that said, like, you know, the thing about, like, filing off the serial numbers and then publishing your fan fiction for something else as, like, an original work is so weird because only the weirdest people do it. And, like, you know, the fanfic for something that, like, makes you want to reach into your chest and pull your heart out is the stuff that's most closely in conversation with the text. So removing it from that context means it doesn't work anymore. Or, like, if it's that easy to file off the serial numbers, then it, you know, was never in that close conversation with the text anyway, and then, you know. So. Like, it takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of work to, like, take something that used to be fan fiction, first file off the serial numbers, and then develop it in a direction that it can stand on its own. Some things just don't work without the original context, very much so. It's like, because you need the references, like, you know, which is also why I haven't been working on, like, I renamed it to Horizon's Duty, and I haven't worked on it in ages, because, like, you know, when I drop a name like Vera Moray or like Hiram Burrows or even Turnbull into it, everyone's like, I see where this is going. When it's an original work, I have to, like, do a lot more work first to either get people to a point where, like, I drop the name and they're like, oh, this sounds bad. Or I have to, like, do catch up and just, you know, drop the name ominously and the characters know what's going on, but the reader doesn't yet, so I have to catch them up. And doing that, well, it's difficult. Because, yeah, it turns out writing a novel is difficult, and I knew that beforehand, but, you know, so just... It's much more establishing. You need the world building, you need to just... Yeah. It's like, fanfiction is great to, like, hone your, like, your character voice and to just to work on, like, general craft stuff, like descriptions, dialogue. You can practice that with anything. But, you know, like, it's in conversation with a world building that's already there. If you want to establish your own, that's an entirely different set of tools that you need. It's not it's not inherently, like, worse, nor is it, you know, like, evil because it's derivative or whatever. It's just different. It works differently. So like how Edward from Twilight is a vampire, so the weird behavior mostly makes sense, but Christian Grey just comes across like a fucking serial killer. Exactly. It's like, oh, wow. You are not someone I would ever want to be in a room with, Edward. Please kindly fuck all the way off. Christian, I mean, I would also not want to be in a room with Edward. Want to be in a room with Edward, but Christian even less. My god. Writing, more difficult than you think. Yep. Fun though. Writing only self-indulgent nonsense that will never be seen by light of day. My toolkit is fuck all, and we love that for you. Like, look, as long as you're having a good time. Everything's derivative in one way or another. That's kind of just what culture is. Exactly. Like, if anyone, like, it's not, you know... I don't know, it's not my academic stance on it necessarily, but as soon as someone gets like elitist about like, you know, literary fiction and then genre fiction and then fan fiction, I'm like, well, Dante's Inferno is Bible fan fiction actually, and I look at the person like I mean it. And it's a completely different mechanism, obviously. But like it's transformative, and it's what we do. And even being derivative is not bad. Like, it's not immoral to be derivative, my god. Like, look, there are 15,000 movies starring Jason Statham where he does the exact same 3 things over and over, and no one's complaining. So I can do whatever the fuck I want, actually, forever. If ever someone gets pompous about literary fiction, I like to remind them that literary fiction is in fact a genre. Yeah! It's like, it's so funny. Like, oh god. There is one author that I have blocked on like every single social media platform that I was ever on, because they were just such an asshole about genre fiction. Like, completely unprompted, unprovoked, like all the fucking time. And I'm like, are you for real? Like, why are you like this? Like, why? This makes no sense. I do not wish to be in the same, like, virtual room with you. It makes no sense to me. Makes no sense to me. Shaking fists at the elitists is what we do here. Like, we have, like, this is the literary elitism rant. We have like several routines on capitalism, industrialism, and lots of other things just locked and loaded. One of those people, yeah. Nosferatu is derivative of Dracula to the point where the only reason copies of it exists is piracy. Yeah. And who gives a shit? It's good. I've known a couple like that. One guy I remembered from Twitter, he showed up on Blue Sky and I was immediately like, nope. Blocked, forgotten. Imperialism, lots of isms really, yep. Yeah, the sexism, the racism. Also, see all of fantasy since Tolkien. Basically. Like, look, Mary Shelley had to, like, spend an impossible amount of time with Lord Byron in order to, like, found the entire Gothic horror genre. Like, if she can do that, we can all just pull up our pants and be normal about some stuff. Also, fun fact, Tolkien wrote The Hobbit as fanfic of Beowulf. It's basically the same as the last part of Beowulf, with the thief being the hero instead of the king. Exactly. So, maybe everyone just needs to get cool about some stuff real quick. Ah, beans. Received messages. I shall check them. Boop. Safe to say, that story kind of did okay for itself. Yeah, it did. Oh no, I fell asleep. Hi, welcome back, Sammy. I hope you had a nice nap. A nap sprint, it's great. Yep, and pulled basically all of the dwarf names from dwarfs in Norse mythology. There's even a dwarf named Gandalfur in those Norse mythos. There is! I did not know that. That is excellent knowledge, thank you. Yeah, that's very good. Okay, third and last sprint. Do whatever you want to do. Alright, for your sins. Hold on. There we go. My sherbet! You spoke of alien, I saw my sherbet again and had to. My sherbet. My spoon! Yes. Hold on. In case you're wondering what alien we're talking about, it is... Oh, where the fuck did I put it? There. It's just the sound. Not a good. But unsurprisingly, when I'm playing games, people like to jump scare me with it. Works great. Okay. That was sprint number 3. We made it. Boop. Boop, boop. Oh, I forgore. Oh well. It's fine. We'll live. Hee. Yeah. You say people, but you mostly mean fluff. You are correct. Fluff is the prime user of that alert, that particular one. Great work, everybody, whatever you did. Yeah. Yeah, we can be proud of ourselves. I have outlined the fic. I have thrown stuff out of my initial notes that I don't need anymore. I have informed my friends that the fic will have 14 scenes. Upon which I said, don't say I never do anything for you. And I'm a little worried that story is gonna get longer than 30k. But hey, got nothing else to do. Might as well. We shall see. Anyway. Anywho, time to clean my glasses yet again. I'll be back on Tuesday with Dishonored. Ha! Didn't say Hitman that time. Where we will infiltrate Holga Square and talk to a man about a thing. And put up with a lot of weird dudes in masks. Dishonorable Tuesdays, yes. And then on Friday, we'll go back to the Outer Worlds and deal with beasts. I may not be here on Tuesday because I've been being atypically sociable recently. Well, if we miss you on Tuesday, then please have all of the fun and leave none for us. There you go. But I'll be here sooner or later. Okay. There we go. Glass is clean. Isn't that beautiful? And I can muck them up again. Okay. Now, please excuse me while I show these post-its a good time. Put up with a lot of weird dudes in masks. Sounds like fetish group sex. Listen, if the Abbey weren't as repressed as they are, that is exactly what they could be having. They could be having so much fun. But there is no fun allowed, which explains a lot about them, you see. But yeah, we're gonna stick them all in a pile. Unfortunately, the engine in Dishonored 1 has to clear up space at some point, which is why unconscious or dead bodies just start disappearing when they start piling up. So we can't put all of them in one giant pile because there's like easily a dozen overseers in that building, and that would be really funny. But we can't do it. But we can stack at least 4 or 5, I think. We can get away with that. So, religion outlawing fun since the dawn of time. Exactly. The Abbey is so good at it. Oh my god. Okay. yeah, I'll be back on Tuesday. You lot, have a nice Saturday, whatever your time zone it is. Have a nice Sunday, also. I hope I wish you a painless as possible Monday. And then, yeah, we'll see each other on Tuesday. Or, not. In which case, that. So. Anyway, have a nice time. Bye!